woke up mid-afternoon, a bit hungover and smelling like grog. It was my first time sailing the open seas in Sea of Thieves. My friend Rodamont and I prepared our sloop. Rodamont sailed the seas long ago, but had been living on the land as of late. It was timed to attach the hook and pirate up. As I ran all over the island, collecting resources in our newly purchased supply crate, boats were coming in to decide our quest for the day. We ended up flying the Gold Hoarder's emissary flag on our ship. The Gold Hoarders will buy various chests from you. The higher your emissary rank, the more they pay for the chest you bring them. Being greedy pirates, we hope to reach rank 5. I still wasn't sure of all the barrow locations on the island, but we loaded up the best we could and set sails. After supplying, we decided to check the server for any Reapers. The Reaper ships can be seen on the map on our own ship. The Reaper's own trading company is the true pirate PvP company. They are usually looking for a fight, and at the 5th rank can see any other company flags being flown on the map. Since it was my first time getting my feet wet, we decided to do some digs, hunt some skelly captains, or do anything else that came our way. We noticed a Reaper 5 on the map, so we decided to take a tall tale that would send us through a portal to a new server. I'd never seen the tall tale or the portal, so it was worth a look. The portal kinda looked like a funky Eye of Sauron. We sailed right in. As we entered the portal, Rodamont and I started hearing voices. First, it was the parrot talking on the poop deck. We didn't take too kindly to that talking bird, so we attempted to blast it. The old double whammy! Then the ghostly rowboat started sailing past us. We had no intention on completing this tale, but all of these events were really cool to see. Ghosts started appearing on our ship.
Wait, get off my table!
Where do they get? Hey! The map table, at the quest table, everywhere. We didn't want them to mess with our settings, so we shooed them the best we knew how, with our firearms. The pair returned once more and found the end of my skewer. I may have eaten a bird.
Are ye in the mood for Chick-fil-A?
Eventually, we found the other portal and made our way to the new server, but not without song. Once there was a body, the body was flying over me. Once there was a body, the body was over ye see. Yo ho, yo ho. We entered the new server and were met with storms, but there was something more important going on. Man, my dog has this pirate costume on. Oh no, that's my belt. My belt is hitting my foot and I thought it was my dog, so I was trying to remove myself, kicking my dog, and it's just my pirate belt. 2 out of 3 of my puppies wanted to be the first mate. Thankfully, there was no mutiny. Back at sea, we were approaching our first point of interest. There are sandbars at this particular island, and while I was warned, my inexperience was not ideal for our wood supply, but it did get us to a good location, and we were able to get off of our ship and search for treasure. Hey, you know what?
Yep, I see it. I got it.
You know what, though?
I'm for it. Yeah, we're here.
It was planned. It was planned.
Yeah. Ooh, and there's a cannonball boat.
The quest we were currently doing required us to locate up to 4 shards of a map that were buried on various islands across the sea. The Gold Hoarder's compass you see here points to the location of the dig. When the compass starts spinning, it's time to start digging. Unfortunately, this part of the map yielded us with no points of interest, just open sea. It was off to see where the next dig was located. A while later, we arrived at our second dig location. Sometimes the compass can be a bit hard to follow, but in this case, both Rodamont and myself were searching for the location, and it happened to be just between us and a small ledge. Thankfully, we found it and dug it up. This time we had an island and an X. We could piece together the map, find the island, and get going. But first, we needed to get back to the ship. We had parked on the opposite side of the island, so it was a very long run. So we decided to race each other to the death. Unfortunately, the ghosts that challenged us didn't really want to fight, they just wanted to threaten us.
If I could get these guys to kill me.
Eventually, I fell to their threats and spawned back on the ship. We matched the map we found on the table.
Oh, I think it's Snake Island. Right?
Yeah.
Does that match up?
Yeah, that matches up. Snake Island it is. Nice.
All right.
On the way there, we saw an Ashen Guardian and decided to take it out. We got their notes and the skeleton skull. There was a scuffle on shore, so I decided to help. I heard them come up and I'm like, yeah, no. Uh-oh.
Oh. Kneecapped.
Watch yourself. After battling some more skellies, I took the wheel to redeem myself and sailed to a safer location. After anchoring in the middle of the island, I noticed that there was a little chest in the shore, so I harpooned it to the ship. Cha-ching! More treasure. We searched and found yet more treasure. Rod had already found the location, so I observed the progress instead of getting a shovel out. I didn't want to get my hands dirty. It was time to get back to the ship and fly, so I sword lunged off the cliff and made my way back.
Sure. The only worry is the Ashen Winds do attract others.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we should do this first, then come back.
Well, so the Ashen Lord is on the west beach, so if we go and park around back, we can hide.
After sailing towards the Ashen Wind, we decided to hide the vault key that we found on the Gold Hoarder's quest outside the vault, just in case we didn't survive the clash with the Skeleton Lord.
I don't think I'm northeast anymore. Still looking for the Sunstone. I'll read the whole thing. Seek the Sunstone on the northeast shores. I'm probably not sure. Oh, there it is.
Nice. And I just buried that thing literally right next to it.
6 northeast.
The Skeleton Lord was located on the opposite side of this island, so we thought that burying it here would be a good idea. I once again maneuvered the ship around the island to load up some cannonballs and take aim at the Skeleton Lord. Once again, my inexperience shined. I was so focused on trying to target the shots on the Skeleton Lord that I did not notice the galleon sailing around.
Be shot. Much higher, be shot.
The waves, Captain.
Terrible shot, son. That was 1 in a trillion.
Oh, we've been boarded, Cap. Where the heck did he come from? I didn't see anybody. They boarded our ship, threw some firebombs. I tried to communicate best I could, but I also noticed that I need to improve on that. While today's adventure didn't end with a grand victory or chest being hoisted in the sky, it did end with experience. Some might say that what I learned today is better than any amount of currency we could have gained. I say they're right. Keeping my head on a swivel and learning how to steal the ship has helped immensely. Until next time, my fellow pirates, sail the seas, drink the grog, and be merry.